We know Mayor Bruce Harrell favors the powerful, but it's not just his billionaire donors. He has repeatedly stood up for abusers and ignored the victims. When Harrell was on the city council, he defended Ed Murray as accusation after accusation mounted that the mayor had abused children. Harrell stood by him until the end, when he finally resigned after a fifth accuser stepped forward. When Harrell was asked by Seattle Times reporters whether he stood by Murray for too long, he answered,
We used to spend months and months talking about whether Marshawn Lynch should have been handed the ball on the 1 yard line, okay? And I've said I'm tired of that discussion. And so on this particular one, I'm ready to move on and heal because I think Marshawn should have gotten the ball, by the way. So.
But you're not sure whether Ed Murray should have resigned sooner.
In my personal judgment, if I were to self-assess, the value system or the lens by which I look at these issues was spot on.
This wasn't the first time. Community leader Lola Peters wrote in the South Seattle Emerald, "In 2001 to 2002, I was on the board of a nonprofit. A senior staff member was accused of sexual harassment and predatory behavior. The irrefutable, compounded evidence pointed to his guilt. The board turned to its legal counsel, Bruce Harrell, for guidance. Given the concrete evidence, he recommended we launch a campaign to discredit the reputations of the accusers. We did not follow his advice. When the Seattle Police Department needed a new chief, Harrell hired insider Adrian Diaz. Diaz ran the Seattle Police Department into the ground with one scandal after another after another. Even then, Harrell didn't fire Diaz. He reassigned him and praised him in a press conference, saying,
"His integrity, in my mind, is beyond reproach. And if there's one takeaway from this press conference, is I stand with this fine leader."
Harrell let Diaz keep his $338,000 salary and didn't fire him for 6 months, right around when he was placed on the national Brady list of dishonest cops. And when Harrell's longtime staffer and head of external relations, Pedro Gomez, was credibly accused of rape, Harrell just put him on leave, waiting 4 months to fire him until he was referred to a prosecutor. More women later came forward with similar stories, showing Gomez had a pattern of abusing his position in city government to assault women. And under Harrell's mayoralty, in 2022, the Seattle Police Department stopped assigning sexual assault claims for adults, drastically dropping referrals to prosecutors. We don't need a mayor who caters to powerful abusers.